I will never be late for my own stream. You're late when I go live. Sipping on some of my homemade cherry peach banana mango mead, which at this point, if I end up drinking it before Ozzy's birthday, it's no big deal. I don't need alcohol to celebrate his birthday, but it's always nice. Speaking of which, this is what it turned out. Look at that. Went from this pretty shade of like reddish pink to like all clear, and it's got a bite to it. That 48-hour turbo yeast definitely did the trick. I currently have 4 wands for sale on my Etsy store. And when you get these 4 wands, you'll also get a signed, autographed tape. Deathbed Tapes sent me some Cobra Coils and Blunt Wraps albums. And I can include a couple of autographed tapes. Yeah. My Thanksgiving was awesome. Thank you for waiting patiently for me to get back. All 4 wands are like varying sizes, though. So I currently have 4 wands for sale as a single unit. That wasn't spray paint, my dude. It's called green hairspray. It's colored hairspray, mate. You can like dye your hair and style it without having to pay like $50-$60 to get it done, You don't have to donate, but if you'd like a shout out on the live video, consider hitting the super chats. I made that mead during my 2-week YouTube strike, which I shouldn't have even gotten. It is what it is. If YouTube actually cares about bullying on its website, then do something about it. Don't just rely on a computer to, you know what I'm saying? Cobes, think your mead could give you botulism? Hard to say. Thank you for your $2. That's not a spatula, that's a rake. Thank you for your $2. How long do you think Ozzy has? As long as he wants. Personally, I hope he lives to be 115 and he gets back up on stage and just keeps making music. You know what else makes a really great stocking stuffer? Tactical soap. Coupon code KingCobra. You want to get the men in your life. Okay, if you got straight dudes in your life and they want to smell good, for the ladies, you got to check out Tactical Soap. Coupon code KingCobra. It makes a great gift for the dudes in your life. Maybe you got a dad or an uncle or a brother, or a cousin or grandparents. Yes, sir. Tactical Soap's the business, and I'd highly recommend it. Puff's more than likely going to turn up in the spring when the snow thaws, because bearded dragons, I've done my research, they burrow underground for their version of hibernation. And I'm just keeping my hopes up, If I don't get them back, of course I'm going to be fucking just devastated, dude. In my defense, you've seen the videos where I have Puff with me. If I put him on the chair next to me and pet him for a bit, he'll chill out. And then when he wants to go explore, he jumps off the chair and runs around the apartment. That's pretty much what happened when I took him outside. And I wasn't going to have him outside for no more than like 5 minutes. He's never jumped off my shoulder and taken off like this before when I've gone outside with him. So it is what it is. And fuck my YouTube trolls. They are so fucking miserable, dude. The only thing more miserable than having to see Ozzy Osbourne with a tumor in his spine is my YouTube trolls. The only thing more sadder than me losing Puff and having to look for him is my YouTube trolls. No, it's ridiculous, man. I've been getting nonstop crap for losing him, and it's like people expect me to be perfect when I'm not, I have my flaws just like everybody else. If Puff survives at this point, I'll be so fucking happy, dude. You have no idea. He was a source of comfort, YouTube. He really was. It still is, you know. But like, I looked everywhere for him. So he's either burrowed underground or somebody found him and isn't giving him up because you know how it is. And people are like, well, you should get a cat. Nah, 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 nah. And I'm like, I don't want another fucking pet, dude. I would sacrifice being able to own a cobra to get Puff back. You don't even fucking know, dude. But yeah, I'm super bummed out about Puff running away, but that's what pets do, dude. And people are sitting there giving me crap about it. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Puff is an ornery, stubborn, male bearded dragon. I'm currently in Operation Starvation of the Trolls, which basically means if my trolls text me, pretty much 95 to 98% of their text messages get blocked, deleted, and ignored. They get no attention from me whatsoever. Sitting there saying, you better not go live, boy. And it's like, I'll go live when I fucking feel like it, dude. No one's forcing you to watch my videos. Dude, someone gave me $100. Take it easy, brother. Thank you, Turkey Tom, for your $99. Ruffle, thank you for your $49. Hi, I like you. I appreciate that. Goddamn. See, that comment is going to get you banned from my channel. If you can take your $1.99 and shove it up your arse. If you're going to talk shit on Ozzy Osbourne, you're going to get blocked from my channel. I'm not going to give you any more. I'm not worried about my teeth right now, dude. I want to find Puff. See, if you're going to be stupid in the chat, I'm just going to ignore you. Don't even get any attention. Troll comments will get deleted. My first strike isn't getting lifted till like February. It is what it is. One of my fans sent me a Top-O-Matic cigarette maker where you like crank it and it spits tobacco into the tube. I really appreciate that. I've always wanted one of those. You stick your tobacco or whatever you're smoking in there. You put the tube right there, and you just boop, boop, and it spits it out. The way I look at it, what the fuck isn't unhealthy for you these days? I mean, cell phones can cause cancer, and people are addicted to their cell phones. But then they'll look at you like you're a piece of shit because you smoke cigarettes. Not the biggest fan of the holidays, but we're just going to get through this without any bullshit. Last year was ridiculous. So this year is going to be different. I'm not going to be an obnoxious drunk asshole like I was last year because fuck that. I still feel bad about that, to be honest. I'm excited for the holidays to be over because I know as soon as they're over, the weather's going to warm up and I'll have a better chance of finding Puff. You know what? I want to pour another glass of this wine. Speaking of alcohol, that I just spilled all over the carpets. Nice. Oh, that's real nice. Some for the homies. It happens. That just happened. I went to go pick it up and the lid came off and it spilled all over the carpet. Man, that whomps. Oh, I have to grab a towel and wipe that up. What do? That's life. And you know what? I'm not going to freak out about it. It's just no point. You can always make more. You know, just grab a fucking towel and get over it. Son of a bitch. That's just life in a goddamn nutshell anymore. You know, life just loves to punch you in the bollocks and there's not a damn thing you can do about it except put the towels down on the carpet and just kind of stomp on it and soak it up. You know, and I get tired of losing my damn temper all the time over stupid shit, so it's just like, what's the point anymore, you know? Oh, it's all over my guitar pedal. Son of a bitch. Great. Just fantastic. I really like that fucking pedal, too. God damn it. That was a whole jar of homemade wine practically just spilt on the carpet. That's fantastic. And the best part about it, the whole thing was live, too. So, yeah, fantastic. There's a crack in the lid, and when I tried to pick it up, the lid just popped off. That's how it came. The two lids that came with it, both lids had a crack in it. Shit, the only thing touching carpet around here is my wine. And yes, that was a dry spell joke. I thank you. Those 4 wands sold, by the way, that's most definitely what's up. I hadn't even bothered to check. It's gonna take me like 2 weeks to process the order. Because I gotta get a box for it and package it and do the thing, make sure that it's all Gucci. And then I'm going, no, you don't want to do that. That comment was so dumb. I'm going to have to block you. You don't do that. You don't drink epoxy. That's fucking stupid. Look what someone bought. Legit YouTube. This is what I mean by the marble handled. I'm excited for the holidays to be over, but we're going to push through this and not be a Scrooge to people who actually enjoy it. And, all the assholes who make fun of me, like that one prick who literally created an Etsy page just so they could sell t-shirts, calling it, what was it, alcoholic toy retard wands or whatever. That just shows you my trolls are fucking jealous because I get to make money making my wands. I still can't believe I spilt all that wine, man. I spent like weeks making it. That really fucking blows, dude. I'm trying to like work on my temper more than anything. Like, I see what I look like when I flip out on camera. People have, it's the internet. What do you do? But like when I've had my autistic freakouts on the internet, people have saved it and go, Cobra's worst meltdown. I'm like, oh, that's what I look like when I lose my shit. Yikes. Even his teeth are gone. Yeah, one of my teeth chipped off, and I don't know. It's just me not brushing them, and I accept full responsibility for that. It is what it is. Am I going to change? Probably not. Drink some of that green poo, King. Okay, for the record, the glass is green, my friends, but the liquid itself is more of a yellowish. If I gotta get dentures, I don't give a shit. But I'm not gonna stop making my own homemade hooch. It's a cute little way to get drunk. But you can get botulism and shit from it, so you gotta be super careful with it. Thankfully, I haven't gotten sick. I've looked up the symptoms to botulism, and I've never once gotten sick making my homemade hooch. So I'm not worried about it. If you're gonna donate to talk shit, then you're gonna get deleted from my channel. I'm just gonna take your money and run with it. People are like, "Hey Cobra, how come we don't have donate to talk shit on StreamYards anymore?" Because it doesn't matter. People are still gonna fucking do it because people are fucking obsessed with me, dude. All right. So you got your jar. You put in your caramel candies. Then you add about like 2 cups of sugar, and then like, you've seen the videos on my YouTube where I get like a little thing of honey and pour the whole thing in there with the sugar. With these, I just rinse them out with hot water after every batch. Puff took off and buried himself underground. He may not come out until fucking springtime when the snow thaws. And I'm just gonna have to keep my hopes up and keep looking for him. That's all you can do. Worst comes to worst, you can't really replace him specifically because he's one of a kind. But if you look at it from like a pet perspective, I'm not trying to sound like a morbid fucking asshole about it, because it doesn't matter what the fuck I say, people are gonna twist it, And I'm like, you know what? It's homemade alcohol, it's nothing like what Popcorn Sutton would have done, rest in peace, but like fucking Popcorn Sutton would have looked at my homemade meat and been like, oh, that's cute. You don't even have a copper stiller. The McRib is back at Mickey D's, and I tried it last night, and it's better than the last time I had it. And if I get enough money, I might food hack it for a YouTube video. I got a super sub, and it came with 6 packets of sauce, Heinz mayonnaise, 3 packets, Heinz mustard, yellow mustard, 3 packets. And I put all the packets on there, and I cut it up into serving slices. You know what's up, tubes? I plug my party subs hard on my channel. If you go to the grocery store to get a party sub, it's a great deal. Subway's delicious to a point, but ever since that Jared Fogler bullshit, I just get a bad taste in my mouth when I eat there. They make good subs and just, shitty circumstances kind of thing, but my taxes pay your bills. We love laughing at you. Oh, yeah, I bet you do. And guess what? I'm laughing at you because I'm blocking your fucking stupid troll comment. And you know what? You can talk all the shit you want, but at least I don't just. You know what? You want to call me a fucking e-bagger, but here you are contributing to the stream by paying me money. Ashleya, thank you for your support from Chris. Yeah, $10 holler there. I seen that. I'm proud of myself for not freaking out on camera and just swallowing my anger and depression and my temper and just being like, it's like sucking in a fucking fat drag of cigarette tobacco. It's like, Cobes, how much should I save for retirement? It depends on how old you are, dude. If you're still young, don't worry about it, dude. Just do what you can. What happened to the lizard? How did he get outside? Well, that's a good question. I stepped outside, and sometimes I will take Puff out, let him chill out on my shoulder, and you know, and he was on my shoulder when I went outside. I was going to give him maybe 10 minutes of some sunshine, just hanging out on my shoulder, you know. And Puff decided to crawl down my shoulder and literally crawl down my leg and then jump off and then take off in some random direction. And I chased after him, and I couldn't find him because the way Puff is colored on his scales, he blends into the wilderness around my apartment. So it's a bit inconvenient to say the least. And I know Danny Filth was like, "Don't hurt the lizard," and I'm like, I didn't, to be honest. I didn't, because Puff has lizard brain. You like I said, you see him on camera. He doesn't just stay on the fucking chair when I bring him out. He just takes off when he feels like it. So it is what it is. Doritos and cheese meat video, please. I don't know about that. Could you make a mead out of my favorite chips, nacho cheese Doritos? Could you do that? But a Doritos mead, I don't know if I could do that, to be honest. It would depend on if the chips would actually dissolve, because you got to think, when you're making it, you can make a mead out of pretty much anything, but the things you want to consider, 2 things. 1, what kind of yeast are you using? And 2, how dissolvable are your flavor enhancers? I'm sipping on this homemade wine that I made, and it's definitely got a bite to it. I don't know if I'm definitely catching something. A buzz for sure. People should be allowed to have standards on the dating scene. As long as you're not a sicko or an inhuman piece of shit, who fucking cares? People are like, Cobra, you need to go live, have a drink. And I'm like, let me see what I can do about that. I'm naturally a clumsy person, regardless if I drink or do drugs or whatever, you know. So it's nice to have steel toe boots to protect your feet. People are like, well, you don't work, so why the fuck do you wear steel toes? And I'm like, why the fuck do you care? I love my black suede steel toe boots. Show us your toothies, baby. Is what you want to see? How disgusting my teeth are? Yeah, I'm aware of the fact that my teeth are disgusting. I don't give a shit. Finding Puff is more important than my teeth right now. And I'm not going to be able to find Puff until the fucking snow thaws, because there's a good chance he burrowed himself underground and he's staying warm and hibernating, because that's what bearded dragons do. It's nerve-wracking, to say the least. But, you know, hey Tubes, how is your dragon? Did you ever find him? Or are you looking for him still? Well, I pretty much covered that several times. I'm still looking for him. It's like trying to find a needle in a goddamn haystack, and fucking, you know, he has that lizard brain. Like any animal, he sees a chance to escape and have freedom, you know. He may turn up one of these days. You never know. We get an extra warm winter's day, and he may turn up. And if he does, I'll just stick him back in his tank where he belongs, and, you know, I'll keep you posted. I'm sure watching me spill all this fucking wine on the carpet was super entertaining. And I'm sure certain people are going to hear about that. Like, and it's like, you know what? Nobody fucking cares. Leave Cobra alone. Accidents happen. Bearded dragons can have hard-boiled eggs, but that's an occasional treat. Much like having slices of banana. No, they cannot. I would not. No, no alcohol for the lizard. Ain't nothing to puff with. People are gonna keep talking shit about Puff. You're just gonna get deleted. I'm gonna take your money and then fucking block your comments. Like, bearded dragons are masters at hiding and camouflage and staying warm when it gets colder. I've done the research. So, based off my research, I could see Puff again when the snow thaws, and like maybe after like the month of December, and then like January it starts to warm back up, and maybe we'll see him then. Who knows? How did I break my front tooth? Well, that was from not brushing my teeth. And then my tooth was just like, and I'm like, oh, that's gross. And I'm like, at this point, I don't know what to do. If I started brushing, it wouldn't make much of a difference. So I'll just see where it takes me, you know. If I gotta get implants, I don't give a shit. You look great, Copes. Keep it up. Excuse me. Thank you, Steve, for your donation. Fuck. Once I figure out the Puff situation, I will definitely get a hold of a dentist. But getting Puff back is more important than fixing my teeth. Getting Puff back is more important than fixing my fucking teeth. Can you send? Can I send you a rose toy? What the fuck is even that? No, because I don't know what it is, but thank you for your $2. But I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for watching.